Well then, hello and welcome back to Skyrim. We are just about to head off into this mine. So, quick look where we're at. So we've got our crossbows, some steel bolts. We've just picked up a lovely orcish warhammer that's going to sell for a lot of money off of some poor unfortunate who couldn't deal with some wolves. And the reason, even with this lovely weapon, they couldn't deal with it is because they will just carry a whole pile of clothing. Now, I can't believe quite the amount they were carrying. It must have been a merchant, a travelling merchant of some description. All I know is that seriously means we've got a lot of good stuff here that we can sell, including backpacks, other such items. So I will be looking into that when we get back into town, but in the meantime I want to try and get this area sorted out. Embershard mine. Yeah, one down. Nothing there that we need to concern ourselves with yet. Any of these containers? No. So I'm going to leave him there for a minute. Hope he doesn't disappear. Because we're going to need our carrying capacity coming out of the mine. See a trap there. Don't want to trip that off yet. So if we get in trouble, we can back up through here, trip that, and that should drop a whole pile of wood on somebody's head, which would be useful.
You worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know. This again? I told you, we have someone standing there.
Excellent. Now we do not have the carrying capacity to loot as we go, so we're going to loot at the end. Sneak, sneak. I'm hoping this will be quite profitable for us. See anybody over here? Damn.
What was that? 9 to 10.
Oh! Just. Quite sure how that hit him, but I'm glad it did. As usual, my ability to shoot is not very good today. Part I'd like to attribute to the fact I'm using a controller as opposed to a mouse and keyboard, but I don't know whether that makes much difference.
What was that?
So far I am being exceptionally lucky. Exceptionally. What's going to last for? I don't know. Nobody in that corner. Okay. Bloody hell. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. So, a few more luck than judgment. We are so far thinning out these ranks quite quickly. There's no way in hell I am going to be able to carry all this loot through though. So, we are going to have multiple trips back, I think. Vein. First, I'll have that. There we go. That for now. The improvement on this episode then, I can actually pick a lock without destroying the pick. It's the small things in life that count. That staying alive long enough to actually profit. Your work. Seems a bit odd that there's no boss about. Okay. So, if that is the case, it's time to start looting. So now, what have you got? Those two. Stuff we can sell on the cheap. Well, not on our cheap for us, so we can actually sell. It's not going to be too heavy. Well, that's of any major use. These, on the other hand, rubies, gold, garnets. fingersmith. Could be very useful. Deer pelt. .5 for 4. Could be worth it. Okay. Worthwhile. Okay, I'm not going to go everywhere. Make sure we've got a fair under there. I think anybody really just wants me seeing looting every single item of value. I'm going to do quickly, just check under the water here. Often something around worthwhile in these places. Not today by the looks of it though. All I get for my trouble is getting wet. We'll go to forge in a minute. Some ingots there. So you got a smelter, anybody anywhere near? No, that's a shame. Some more smithing skills. Okay, let's see, is there anything here we can use to make anything useful? I'd like shield. Doesn't beat our crossbow or our other bow that we have at the moment. I don't know what the executioner stuff does. Looks like it's just plain old clothing. It's unfortunate, it does look quite interesting to wear. The dwarven crossbow, we haven't got any dwarven ingots. That's when we actually try and build a house, which we might try and do if we ever get that far in the game. So, collars. Ah, so that's what you need the fur plate for. Not quite sure what it looks like. I've never used them before, but could be interesting. So these are the heavy armour. Like armour buckler. Highway mail. 29 armour. Not exactly way up on the list there. Red guard cape. Interesting cape. Good. Haha, one of my ones that I'm not using during this playthrough, a bag of holding. Makes the main games much easier because I can put everything into there. It's got no minimum weight limit. Not going to be using that unless anybody specifically says they want me to. Okay, can't really make anything there at the moment. Anything we can improve at the grindstone? Okay, importance. Okay. Interesting that we can run there. That's why it just kept us in sneak. That's the Skyrim version of Elu. So, because we don't have to hide anymore. Some more iron ore veins. Is there anything in here? Oh, there goes my improvement. Okay, anything in here worth looting? Nope. How about in here? Maybe about there. Quite sure where it wants it. Let's try that one. Ah, here we go. Okay. Clairvoyance, probably useful at some point. Some more big old weapons that are no good to us at the minute. Brigand Duma breastplate. It looks interesting. Looks very expensive as well. And shock horror. We have over encumbered ourselves. So how much? 30. Oof. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what that looks like. Not bad actually. If we were a heavy armour character, that might be something we looked into. Now we'll keep that on. Okay, so let's go on value. What is weighing a lot? It is not worth a lot. First use for a start. To be honest, most of that's reasonable. So give it a few first shoes, that iron club. Damage woodcutters, we'll see how that does. So, iron club, damage one of those, and the fur shoes. Okay then. Now back to this guy. Key that we'd already used, we'll take that. And the bolt back, keep the rest of that. too worried about any of that. There's a fancy old sword. Doesn't deal more damage than we've got already. No, not even close. So, quickly hop back into town, sell what we've got, then come back in and quickly get those last few items. Start looking at finding somewhere to store our stuff a little bit more permanently. Because at the moment I'm having to carry everything, whereas at a house we don't need to take out what we need for each of our trips. Just feels we're walking a bit slowly today. Am I wearing heavy items or something? That's because I'm wearing a helmet, essentially. So I got rid of the malice. Yep. Ridiculous. No reason why wearing that helmet should have slowed us down as much as it did. There you go. How's our blacksmith here? He is.
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers.
Ain't every day we
But
get
you seem
visitors and looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Okay then. Now, that Orcish Warhammer is good, but as I said last time, I'm not too interested in it. Maybe I'll change my mind later. But, let's see now. What do we need on this slot? So. The boots will keep, which means we can get rid of those. Keep the one tied. I like the dyed black one. Oh, we actually have a fur collar, do we?
Until next time.
So look, what they actually look like. Because, this is I've never used them before. Let's get some basic clothing on, shall we? So, boots, belted tunic, take the backpack off, I think half this game is style, so you've got to allow for it to
You really think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as the Orlin Greymane? Or maybe...
interesting cape, not a big fan of it.
even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. You keep working hard.
The Bosma cape's a bit cruddy.
Like you've been doing, and you would be the great.
Grand robe's interesting, but nothing special. I know what most of those look like.
Blacksmith Skyrim has ever seen.
Thanks, Papa. My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
So basically it keeps you warm. Interesting, how much that would take? 0.25. I think we'll keep those two. If we ever go north, that is going to be useful.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
Okay. We did the green robes. Interesting looks to them. Robes, veg robes. Pretty interesting, to be honest, but nothing special. Merchant clothes, basic monk's robes.
Papa says I'm not ready for weapons, so I make lots of
Black bandana. Pretty good, but they are expensive.
horseshoes and hobnails.
Your mask. Expensive. Sea dog cape. To be honest, most of that can get sold. I'm not overly fussed by it. Just make sure we keep a copy of some of the expensive clothing.
Mama doesn't think I'm girlish enough. But that's just
Whatever you
stupid
need.
girl talk.
Blades, helmets,
Right,
pretty much anything to suit your needs.
so we'll get a shot of the Bosma. That's fine. Oh,
Take a look.
We buy this lot. You see, I don't want to get rid of the ingots because they're going to be useful. Leave that there for now.
Alright then.
Over here. Getting to the end of this recording any road.
Don't let my take a look.
So, is there anything to use I didn't sell to the guy? Not on that side. Ah, but we can sell you all this lot. So let's go to the values. Yeah, we'll do that. No idea what those other two do, but we'll just get a shot of them. Okay. Is it by 52? As much as I like the look of that one, I think we'll sell it for now. Got a bigger knapsack there. That only increases it by 1, so now we'll get rid of that one. Okay. So. Do we want that fine hat now because we use the hood? Keep the There's one pair of fine shoes, fur collar. Decided on the cape to keep here. Keep the red guard one, seems. Actually, no. Like the red one. Keep the red sea dog cape. Should protect us. And if I've made a mistake, we'll just have to buy some more bits later on. Okay. Getting towards the end of his money. So he's run out of money. Is there anything we want to buy from him? Does he have any bolts? No. Any good armour for us? No. Okay then.
Ah, right then.
So he's outlived his usefulness there. Do have potentially enough space to go and do that. I'm going to do that off screen because I was taking up enough time, I think, for this episode here, and I will come back next time. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next episode. Goodbye.
What is it?